Welcome to Temple Builders Carpentry. Temple Builders, we problem solvers. Temple Builders, safety first. Okay, Temple Builders, look at my diaphragm I got right here, okay? Now these are my joists. My joists are spanning across my beam and all the way over to my exterior wall, okay? Now, right here, my joist has support. My exterior wall is supporting one end of my joist. Now, the beam is supporting the middle section of my joist, okay? If you look right here, joist span. So from this exterior wall to my beam, okay, support, this is a joist's span, okay? And so from my beam to this other exterior wall would be my joist's span. And that's what we'll be talking about today. All right, now, in platform framing, one end of the floor joist rests directly on the seal plate of the exterior foundation wall or on the top plate of a framed outside wall. Okay, that's what this is right here. The bearing surface should be at least 1.5 inches. The opposite end of the joist laps over or butts into an interior beam or wall. The size of joist material is basically 2x6s, 2x10s, 2x12s, etc. Okay, now this is determined by considering the span and weight of the load to be carried. The foundation plan usually specifies joist size, joist spacing, and direction the joist should travel. Floor joists are typically spaced 16 inches or 19.2 on center. However, some systems allow wider spacing, 24 inches to 32 inches, all right, between floor joists. Narrower joist spacing may be specified based on joist span and anticipated load. Now, if you look right here at my example, okay, this shows the allowable floor joist spans, all right, and they are based on the lumber species and grade and joist size and spacing. Look right here, species or group. I don't have everything filled in, okay? These numbers, you can look them up online, you can Google them, okay? So we got Douglas fir, larch, okay? This is your species. Now it's letting me know right here as we go over, this is my grade. Look right here, this is select structural, all right? Now I can choose from either if I'm using joists that are 2x6, if I'm using joists that are 2x8s. Then right here I got my OC, stands for on center spacing. Now I'm going to choose whether I'm using 12-inch spacing, 16-inch spacing, 19.2-inch spacing, 24-inch spacing. Okay, now once I choose that, let's say I'm using Douglas fir larch, number 1, 16-inch spacing, number 1. Okay, so my allowable span is 9 feet 11 inches. Okay, we can go to spruce. There's other species as well. You got Douglas fir south, you got hemlock, western wood. Okay, as we look at spruce, we're gonna do one of its. So it's select structural, 16 on center. The allowable spacing or allowable span is 9 feet 1 inch. Okay, so what that basically is between here, what you're allowed, depending on the size of your joist, whether it's 2x6, whether it's 2x8s, whether it's 2x10s. Okay, you got an allowable span. If you don't adhere to that, okay, you can end up getting a sag like this. See this? See this sag? This is a sagging joist. See, it's supported right here, supported right here. And so you got these acting forces, okay, that's being put on your joist. Compression. Compression is your pushing force, okay? And tension is your pulling force, okay? As you can see, my arrows. Tension is your pulling force. Pulling away right here. Compression is your pushing force. Right here, I got horizontal shear. Shear where you get this sliding, you know, sliding force, right? Look at this vertical shear right here. So these forces are basically affecting your joist, all right? So that's why there's an allowable span. You got to make sure that you're within those guidelines, okay? So if you like the information, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, become my apprentice, Temple Builder.